How many of you have that voice? I wonder. I hear this a lot. I hear it a lot from so many of you women. It's one of the most common things that I hear from the women that come to me, the women that I work with, the women that come to my workshops, the women that I speak to on the phone and messenger every day about this voice in our head. You know, the one that says, that was stupid, or what are you doing that for, you idiot? Or get up, you lazy shit. You know that voice? How many of you have that voice? How many of you realize that that voice is not actually normal? That it's actually a trauma response. The harsh inner critic voice, that one that is constantly beating you up and berating you, it's actually not normal. I have a lot of women that come to me and have this realization and just thought that was normal, to have this voice that constantly says these things to you. I've met many people in my life that don't have a voice like that at all. Instead, they have the inner BFF cheerleader voice, the voice that says, you're doing all right, it's all good, get up, you're a bit late, maybe you slept in a bit, it's all good, get up, get in the shower, you'll feel better. How many of you have that kind of voice going on? I had this inner critic voice for many, many years, and sometimes she comes out to play. I call her my bitch voice. But, you know, from the years of practice, I've gotten very good at shifting her and having her be my BFF, my inner cheerleader. The thing is that this, as I said before, this voice is not normal, because when the things happen to us as a child, and we're like abused or hit or, you know, told certain things, you know, the whole good girl, bad girl thing even, right? Don't be a bad girl. You know, we kind of get exposed to that at an extreme level. And so when we're abused or hit, you know, when we're abused mentally even as well, right? Mentally, physically, emotionally, whatever. As a child, we make it mean that we are bad, that there's something wrong with us, that we've done something wrong. And so because of that, we create this very strong, harsh inner critic voice. And that's not normal. We don't come out of the womb with a harsh inner critic voice. Speak to any athlete that you know that is like, you know, has achieved like really top level stuff. Ask them what their inner voice is like. And I've done this many, many times, like Olympians and, you know, high performing athletes, that you ask them about the inner critic voice and they go, what are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. Like they just don't, it just doesn't exist for them. It's just not even there. So what does that tell you about this? Interesting concept to ponder, right? So what do we do about this? What can you do about this voice inside, this harsh inner critic? If you're having this, like, comment in this video when you watch it and tell me, first of all, did you think it was normal? Is this the first time you're realizing that this is not normal? And then what can we do to shift this? There's many, many things, but, you know, it's because it's intertwined in a lot of our trauma. And so that's obviously what I teach the women in my 3-month program. But for you ladies here, something right now is just to consider that shift from the bitch voice to the BFF cheerleader. So just catching yourself. So if you hear yourself saying to yourself, oh my God, you're such an idiot, just catch it first. Just catch yourself doing that and then go, oh, okay. In that moment or later, upon reflection, you can do it upon reflection, go, well, what would my BFF or cheerleader say instead? Right? And then just start putting that in there. Just start saying that to yourself over and over and over again. Eventually, you will, feel the shift. That, among other things. Of course, you've got to, be committed to the healing journey and want to heal, and be doing all the things that go with it. And so if you want to know more, I've got my free guide that I've got out at the moment, which is the unhealed trauma signs that hold us back in life. So just drop a comment, a purple heart emoji in the comments below, and I'll send you the guide. The unhealed trauma signs that hold us back. The harsh inner critic is one of them. There is 6 very common signs of unhealed trauma when it comes to our particular kind of trauma. So if you want to discover all of them and get the free guide, just drop the purple heart emoji and I will send it to you. So I look forward to hearing about how you ladies are transforming your inner critic to your BFF cheerleader as you go into a beautiful, restful sleep. Hi Linda, welcome. Purple heart emoji, yay. I'll send you the guide soon. Thank you. So yeah, I'm going to sign off now, but as you start to wind down for the evening and drift off to that nice place in between sleep and awake, if you start to hear your mind, that inner voice saying those things that are not so nice, just stop and catch yourself and say, what would my BFF say instead? And I look forward to hearing about your transformations of your inner critic to your BFF cheerleader. Love and light, beautiful ladies. Mwah. Bye.